Hi everyone, hope you're having a good week. Just another quick video announcement to get you up to date on what we've been doing and what we're about to do. So, as you know, we're in Module 2, Part 2. Hopefully you have enjoyed reading Part 1 of our book, Wise Beyond Your Field. And thank you for the discussions about that that we've already gotten going on our discussion boards. So we'll be using that book. You'll be getting very familiar with it in the coming weeks as it will form part of our group project as well. So this is a good start just to kind of introduce yourself to the topics that it talks about and discuss among the class about what that means. As you know, also by Sunday, the second part of your library assignment is due. So that will involve researching and finding 5 academic sources on a topic, giving me a short summary of each of those, and then writing about the process that you used. Hopefully you learned some things from the first part of the handout where you went through those 4 tasks and kind of step by step how to do research. So this one I hope is a more practical assignment where you get to apply those skills, and it'd be great if you used it for a research assignment you have to do for another paper in a different class, or if you don't have one of those, you'll have to think of a topic, but maybe something that you'll be interested in as you move into the capstone course for service learning, or any topic is really okay. So just keep that in mind. That's due by the end of the module on Sunday. Opening tomorrow is Module 3, Part 1, and there's several things that we're going to keep looking at. One of them is the second draft of your IDP. The assignment that will kind of open in this next module is an assignment where you need to meet with your advisor. But before you can do that, you do need to have your IDP complete. The time window for the meeting with your advisor is the next 3 weeks starting tomorrow. So you have some time. If you haven't got your IDP completed and don't want to meet yet, that's fine. I think the final due date of your second IDP is March 5th, and by the time of the due date you do need to have met with the advisor before the IDP is due for full credit on that assignment. So there's more information in the module that opens tomorrow, but that's just to kind of give you a heads up. That meeting is just for your advisor to touch base with where you're at, to kind of look over the courses that you're justifying and give you some feedback if those will work or not, and kind of what your plans and goals are. So that can be by phone or Google Chat or in person. So there's, as I said, more detailed instructions about that coming up in this module. As well, we're reading a chapter about college success, how to be successful in college. Hopefully that's helpful. And then the other thing that we're starting is the actual small group work that kind of uses that book, Wise Beyond Your Field, to create a group project. So that group project starts tomorrow in Module 3, Part 1, and it will last about a month. You won't be working on it intensely that whole time, but by the end of the next 3 or 4 weeks, hopefully your group will have created a very nice project for your group to submit, and that will be due in about 4 weeks from now. In this module that's opening up, there's basically 2 smaller goals that your group needs to accomplish. First of all, you need to meet each other on your small group discussion board, and you can find that in the links in the module. Once you meet each other, you're going to kind of talk about what guiding principle from Wise Beyond Your Field you want your group to kind of claim as their own, keeping in mind the project that you'll be creating as a group. So there's a few things involved. Read over the assignment information, the handouts that are given in that assignment information, and then have a discussion about what guiding principle might fit and what ideas you guys might have to do for your project. So I hope this is a good project. I know some group projects are more frustrating than not, but in the past, some groups have developed some really good projects. Some of you may know or have heard about the Idaho Entrepreneurial Challenge, and this project is closely based on that. So in all actuality, by doing this project, if you guys do it well, you could actually submit this as one of the groups in the Idaho Entrepreneurial Challenge that Boise State runs. And there is a cash award that helps start your idea and all sorts of things. So if you want to look more into that, you can go to the Idaho Entrepreneurial Challenge on the Boise State website. But otherwise, you'll find the specific directions for the group project that you need to do for our class in Blackboard. As I said, that opens tomorrow. So if you have questions about anything, especially the group work, let me know. As I've said before, on these videos and on discussion boards, I don't want this to be a frustrating experience, and I want what we're doing to be clear and understandable. So please contact me early rather than later before you get too frustrated, and I'll definitely help answer questions. So if I don't hear from you, I'll definitely see you online.